Hello everyone, this is Allegedly Caleb, and we're back with another Panzer Campaigns Kharkov 42 episode. So I am playing against James, and we just finished our first turn. So we're going to be going over our replay and then playing through the most important parts of the first turn. So let me go ahead and pause it really quick. Can't remember the Alt space. Alt space doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, we'll keep on watching this. Alright, I guess we'll just watch it like this. Anyway, we're getting straight into it. So let's see what happens. He's bombarding our men quite a lot. Oh, we fatigued one of his units there. Okay. It's going so fast. Okay. Might want to move those guys. Hitting some of our guns. It's kind of like what we were doing to him, though. He's got his artillery in range, too. Probably not too far back. Now, this is in the south, where we have... Where we're worried about his attack taking place from. Yeah, you can see he's going after my anti-tank guns. Because he probably has a bunch of armor in the area ready to attack once it's time. Okay, now he's going to start moving some of his units. Okay. Now here we want to be able to see... Okay, this is by the 13th Guards. There we go. So by the 13th Guards, there are a couple of tank units. They're like, almost like a... Here they are. Okay, so I'm just mentioning that there were some enemy armor that moved around here, plus he used some of his air force, which means that he may feel like this area is threatened. Or he could just be focusing down my guards because they're such a good unit. Okay. Let's speed things up a little bit. There we go. Ooh, he lost a plane there. He's using some of his armor, or his planes over here, I mean. Okay. Oop. He's targeting my light tanks. He also targeted my... Oh, all those guys are disrupted. That's not good. We did get an isolation on those guys. That's good. There's some 88s. I don't know if he realizes that those guys are in sight of mine. Now, one thing I want to be trying to do as much as I can is isolate his units. I've been getting a lot better with isolation recently. In multiplayer, that's one of the best ways to effectively put enemy units out of commission. Okay, he's got anti-air units on a hill there. He's setting up on that hill. That'll be a tough position to attack. Interesting. He's moving his engineers down. Wonder if he's going to try to build a second line over here. Okay, so my strategy for his bunkers, we need to just assault them with as many units as we can to push him out of those bunker lines. Because as soon as we break one part of his line, hopefully it will, we should be able to use that bunker line to, or we should be able to break through that portion of the line and make him fall back from the rest of his bunker lines. For his trenches, I mean, we definitely do want to pick specific points of his trenches to attack as much as we can. Okay, still moving. Yeah, so those guys are isolated now. We're definitely going to target those 88s with our artillery. Attacking us with his AT guns. Okay. All right, and that's the end of the battle replay. Let's take a look at the command report. Okay, our 7th Engineers Army has been released. I think that's these guys. No. I'm looking at the wrong units. I think it's these guys. Yeah, here they are. They're all bridging engineers. So basically they're for pushing across a bridge. Well, that's creating bridges. I mean, that sounded really stupid. We could use them for moving up this way. I don't think he'd be able to counter that very well. That'd be another way to get to Kharkov. Anyway, we did clear some mines. Let's take a look where. Okay, so those are gone. That's good. That means supply can move through there now. Well, I think it could before. Supply can move through mines if they've been like entered, if I remember right. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, more mines cleared right here. And then that mine, there's 3 mines there, so now it's been cleared to 2 mines. Only a couple of my HQs are out of command. That's really good. 7 out of 21 of my disabled units, or disrupted units, were undisrupted. Okay, I don't need to look at the rest of those. And then improve positions. Those were all just along this area. Okay, let's take a look at the weather. Normal conditions. Small chance of soft conditions, which is going to mean our troops don't move as far. Visibility is 5 kilometers. It's currently 8 a.m. Let's take a look at casualties. We've lost 640 men so far, 18 guns and 9 vehicles. He's lost 400 men so far, 36 guns, no vehicles, but a plane, which I guess is a vehicle. We're still around a draw. All right, well, let's continue. So just to reestablish our plan, where's my drawing app? Is that even called again? Gosh, I can't remember what that's called. Here, give me 1 second. Here it is. It's called Epic Pen. I wanted to use that so that I could show you my general strategy. So, I want to go to Kharkov from the north and use these guys to like kind of block the flank. Yeah, so attack Kharkov from the north, try to push directly into it, maybe even get behind it a little bit with some of these units, who knows. That's where my main attack is going to come from. And that's the attack I'm most hopeful about too. Now this is the long shot, because look how far I have to get there. But anyway, what I want to do is essentially that. All the way till I get to Kharkov. Am I going to be able to do it? Probably not. And this is why. Because at some point during the game, he is going to launch a major counterattack from down here. Trying to essentially, if you see the pocket up here, what he's going to try to do, let me change color, is cut the pocket. So that all of these guys are lost. And that would suck. So that's another thing. We're starting pretty even on points. We start at a draw. So I don't necessarily have to attack to win. Well, no, I don't necessarily have to attack to not lose. But that'd be no fun. And he doesn't necessarily have to attack to win, but that would also be no fun. So that is our sort of dilemma right now. But anyway, now let's start the battle. Let's continue the battle, should I say. So we've got these guys up here. This is the 76th Rifle Division. Their frontage of attack is 195.13 to 196.14. So they're going to be attacking pretty much along here. Sometimes I swear the coordinates change. I don't know what's up with that, but sometimes when I record coordinates, it doesn't like match with what I was probably saying before. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway. Let's open. There we go. Let's open that as well. Is this even the right one? So whenever I click a unit from here, it doesn't even pick anyone from this. Is it strengths? No, it must be that. Okay. Here's all of our units. Okay. So they're pushing down here. These guys have been seen. I wonder if I can attack across here, too. Okay. Let's go there. Recon. Nothing. Those guys have not been seen yet. Okay. Ooh, he sees a lot. go this way? Okay. Just making sure that my AT units can get into get out of travel mode once they move. Ooh. What the heck happened there? That's not good. How big is their range? 8. I guess he'd be able to reach him there. Who can he hit still? Okay, you're fine staying right where you are. Ouch. All right. I wish it would show where it was in the organization. I don't understand why it doesn't do that. Anyway, let's attack this guy. Okay, so our first division moved. Now we've got our 293rd Rifle Division. We spotted these guys. So their objective's over here. Push through 192.20 to 192.18. So it wants me to push through. I wanted to push through these 3. That's what I was saying. I guess I could do that. Have any way to isolate these guys? No, I do not. Now, which one do I go after? These guys or these guys? 25 or 25? That's the question. There we go. Probably here, honestly. Probably here. I don't think he's going to push out of his defensive positions. So let's go after this guy. First, let's see. What does he see? How do we see this guy? We see him from down here. Now, can he see my guys? We might be able to go boom, boom, and then boom next turn. If we go this way. And then we'll have the hill. So that's 200. And that's 180. Yeah, let's try that. We'll have the height advantage from up here. Even though we'll be disadvantaged from down here, we'll still have forest at least. Okay. So hopefully that will come as a surprise. He can see a lot from up there too. Can these guys get in there? They can. Okay. So they've got those guns. I'm gonna hit the infantry once, and I'm gonna hit the guns once. Okay. And I have a fresh regiment right here. So as long as I keep them like basically right around here, I should be good. I'm going to keep 2 of them right there and 1 of them right here. Okay. I'd like to keep the AT guns near the road. Because that's, if he has tanks up here, then that's where they're going to come from. Maybe I get these guys up there. So it won't do me any good to put them over here. What about right here? Well, they won't be supporting their division if they go over there. So let's move them over here. Nice. Okay, and this is the 293rd. So all of those belong to the 293rd. Okay. And all of these belong to the 293rd. Do any of these? No. I suppose we could keep these all the way back here. Let's put there's 8 guns here. Another 8 guns here. Got some sappers. Put the sappers right there. More AT guns. We'll stick an AT gun regiment over here. Nice. And okay, yeah, he can't fire on anyone from there. That was kind of a waste. Oops. There, now they're across the river. That's good. Let's move them up. Them up. Let's get those guys up. Okay. He can only move along the road and still have his command range and still have enough room to move so that his command range isn't shortened. I want to go back. Oh, no, I don't want the alt label style. No, I don't want that. I guess that'll have to do. At least everyone's back in range again. Let's make sure everyone over here moved. Nice. They did. Now we got these guys. They've got a lot of units to fire at though, so we're going to hold them off for a little bit. Nice, 21st Army's nice and close. Got both of our tank battalions. Let's save this. Oops. Turn 2, side 1. Safe. Okay, now how about this? This is the 222nd. Yes, it is. So their goal is to clear the south side of this road, essentially. We could isolate this unit right here by doing that. Okay. Oh, there's someone over here. Wonder who that is. He's got a good view. Wonder if that's an 88. What are these? I don't know what those are. Oh, so this has an elevation advantage over that. So if I put guys here, they're going to be able to fire down the elevation. Whereas if I put guys up there, they're going to be firing down on them. Nice. Keep them out of range of these guys so far. I think I'm going to put them here anyway. And then I want these guys to come in on this side. Interesting. It says that they've got to have someone up here, though, you'd think. Or right here, maybe. We'll start by moving these guys. They could bring tanks around this way. guys right here. And fire on them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now let's fire on them. And they're done. What can you fire at? Let's have you fire at them. And at them. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Okay, it only hit those guys. The sappers were not struck. Okay. We'll have you guys move there. Fire at them. Fire at them. Okay. I'm gonna stick my HQ up here. Stick our AT gun or our AA guns right here. Oh, so this is blue artillery. Okay, here's all the black artillery. Okay, we'll fire you at him once. Fire you over at them. Fire you at them. And then whatever these guys are. Okay, nice. Now we've got our green tank battalion and our blue tank battalion. Now I think we're going to keep these guys back for now, because we aren't ready to commit them yet. One of the temptations of this game is to commit your forces really early on, but that's always a little dangerous because you don't want them to essentially like become like, you want to hold them in reserve, just so that you have units to plug the gaps. If you use them all at once, then they'll be expended with everyone else. And then if your opponent has units that he can plug the gaps with, you're going to be kind of screwed. All right. Do we have units we can use as recon? Okay, we could fire on both of these guys, actually. No, he's just going to assume that these guys are part of them, I think. Because he can't read unit designations, just like I can't. Can anyone see them? No, good. What's your range? 2. Okay, maybe those guys would be worth getting in the fight. For now, though, let's continue targeting these two. Nice. Okay, those guys are unavailable for now. Who can you hit? Okay, you can hit them. Nice, so all of those guys have taken a lot of damage. Those are anti-tank guns. Let's move them up. Get our MGs in there to support. Got one group of sappers. We probably want another group. Okay, we'll move them right here, so they can't be spotted there. Okay. Something I just realized. I could move this green tank battalion over here to help assault. I could do that. That could be a good idea. Because I think I'm only going to have enough room for one tank battalion. Let's get them over there. They can't be seen. Awesome. We'll keep them hidden right there. Uh-oh. That's not good. Get these KV-1s over here. Okay. Oh, okay. These guys are anti-tank guns that belong to this red group. Now, where's the rest of this blue tank battalion? Oh, you know what? I think I did the opposite of what I should have done. These guys should have moved this way. Not this way. Because these are the better tanks up here. Whatever. Okay, where's your range again? You could go all the way over here. Jeez. Jeez. You have huge range. Okay. Well, at least with that big old tank battalion up here, that means we'll definitely be able to push those guys out. Okay, now we've got these guys. This is the 175th Rifle Division. Okay, let's update some of the orders for these guys. The red division's orders are now to clear both sides of the road. So this one and this one. But they're going to focus on him. Okay. Another green one. Support the 76 Rifle Division. Push across the river. Nice. Okay. That's all the updated orders. Now we've got our next group. So the 28th Army. So I think this is the 175th. Yeah. What's the 175th doing? To take Ternovaya. So they're coming over here. And the green one want to take Bayrak, which is this position right here. So if we can get a unit right here, we should be able to see. Alright, so soon we're going to be able to start scouting out here, here, here. A bunch of that area, which is good. So we want them to move either here or here. Probably there, right? Oh, no one can see them right here. Might as well move there then. People might be able to see them here. Sucks they can only move one row at a time. This is gonna be slow going. At least no one will see them. Hopefully they'll make a nice little surprise. Excuse me. Right. Where's my other engineer right now? They're right there. There we go. All right, and then we've got our artillery. Can we still hit them? No. I wonder if we can hit. No. Okay. We'll keep these guys here. Nice. Just firing on empty or unspotted hexes. Hopefully there's someone there. Okay. Now it's time for these guys to fire. Who's the best to fire on? Fire once on them. Maybe once on... Let's just fire on them again. They're the ones we're in immediate contact with. Okay. Move them up. Okay. And you. Nice. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, I am back. But I'm gonna have to end the episode here. So far we've moved, you can see all these highlighted units. That took about an hour. So this is, if James, when you're watching later, this is why my turns took forever. I think way too hard in this game. Next episode, we're going to be moving all of these guys, and then hopefully everyone down here, if I can get it all done in time. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. All of these guys are still in reserve, so we can't move them yet. Once we can, then the turns are going to take even longer. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm about to record my next episode, but didn't want it to go much more than an hour. So you'll see the next one coming up soon. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.